Rise blessings, everyone. Psychic medium Elizabeth Grove, the Paranormal Priestess. Welcome to the Paranormal Priestess YouTube channel, and thank you so much for being with me today. Thank you so much for tuning in. I had to take a break again. It's been crazy energy on my physical body. So I really received the message from my team that I really needed to just take it easy and just allow these energies to integrate a little bit more for me. I know you have been feeling the effects as well, so thank you so much for your patience. I am here with the messages for September, and these are exciting ones. These are ones that are really going to be that proof, so to speak, that we have been doing so much of the work, and where are the results of some of this work, right? I really received that September is going to be that harvest beginning to come in. So if you're in the Northern Hemisphere, it's perfect because the autumn equinox, right? And that's September 23rd. But even if you're not in the Northern Hemisphere, I really am receiving that there's going to be a lot coming in, and so that's exciting right in itself. We are going to be grounding so much of that higher light that we achieved, that transformation, and start to bring it into the physical form. That's the abundance coming in. That's starting to finally see some things change in the physical layout. And you know, this is just a testament of just going through so much of this work as we go through so much of the accelerated healing and growth. Often people, you know, are very frustrated, and they are, you know, just wondering what is this all meaning? Why am I doing this? Why am I going through this? And what I'm receiving is that we are going to be grounding a lot of that higher light, and things are going to start coming in where we're physically experiencing this. This is fantastic. I get stronger roots. So the stronger roots, of course, the root chakra, that groundedness, that density form. And we're going to be having stronger roots because so many of us in the collective have been healing from all these wounds of not feeling safe, not feeling secure, corrupted power, abusive power, imbalances of control, all the things that Earth is strongly purging at this time with the old karmic grid. We're seeing it play out. You know, these experiences in this lifetime, other lifetimes, also what your ancestors have experienced. We are now coming into a place where we are a lot more secure, a lot more balanced and stable within our being, and balanced and stable within our lives. Okay, that's the balancing, that's the autumn equinox, that's also the Celtic Mabon holiday too. It's about balance. So this is really wonderful, wonderful stuff. Experiencing more of the crystalline grid. What comes through really, really strongly is that we are going to be having a very clear mind in alignment with the divine mind. Again, this is a testament of all the work that we've been doing to release all of those negative stories, beliefs, programs, and replace it with ones that are powerful, ones that are positive. And since we have this clarity, we now have the ability to bring through that divine higher mind guidance. And so this is going to help us, of course, in our life. This is going to help us in many, many ways to be able to make decisions, to be able to really, you know, move forward in a way where we are in alignment with our souls, in alignment with our path. So this is definitely great. Now, the experiences that we've been through, I do receive very strongly for September. We are going to be truly in that infinite wisdom to bring in our true destiny. And this means, again, with the clarity, that we have gone through so much of the healing We have tried to figure out why certain things had happened to us in our lives, even other lifetimes. What does this all mean? It's also that we're not going to be holding on to the negative from those lifetimes, the negative from this lifetime, right? We're all going to be just retaining the gifts. So the imprints from the past, the ways that we have blocked ourselves, the ways that we felt rejected, abandoned. We are now going to be in this place where we're going to understand why we had to go through what we had to go through, why we had to go through all that pain, all that suffering, why we gave our power away, why we had to go through corrupted power, why we had to go through abuse of power, black magic, imbalances of control, violence, all of these different things, why we had to go through all of these karmic grid experiences. And we get it now. The pieces are beginning to make sense. That's what's really beautiful in September. It's making a lot more sense, and we are becoming a lot more aware, and we're becoming so much more conscious. The beautiful thing about becoming more conscious is now we are going to be in the wisdom to make better decisions moving forward. So this is going to be opening a lot of doors. So for those of you who've been worried about your destiny or worrying about certain opportunities coming along, will this come along? Maybe they're not going to come along. The thing is that it's all about divine timing, all about your healing, your transformation. So these opportunities will now have the chance to open up. Communication opportunities, opportunities for your life purpose, opportunities to travel, opportunities to be in that true love partnership or divine partnership and have that start taking shape and form, have it be physical as opposed to just in the etheric or just at the telepathic level. Again, this is really, really great. Okay, being very conscious, the infinite wisdom. And this means that higher timelines are now becoming so much more available. These potentials, these higher potentials coming in. Because the future is not set in stone, right? It isn't. But it depends on our energy. It depends on where we are, our ability to attract in these higher potentials, the ability to resonate with those higher potentials. And so this is now becoming a lot more possible for the collective, and this is beautiful. So this type of healing, transformation, super consciousness, awareness, this is happening at the global level. So I understand that life has been very difficult. A lot of people are going through a lot of mental health issues. It's a very difficult world to live in. And this is because the earth is transforming. All the work that you've been doing at the individual level, the earth is now being cleansed of its corruption. It's being cleansed of its violence. It's being cleansed of, I call it the DBB gang. What's the DBB gang? It's the Dark Basement Bastards. You know what? You heard it first here, the DBB. Okay? So things like, who's really running the show? Right? Dark rituals and these different things that are going on behind closed doors, all hidden. These things are becoming exposed. So that's the difficulty of living in the world right now. However, there's also a light at the end of the tunnel. Because all of these things are being exposed, the light is now starting to come in more and more. The crystalline grid's coming in more and more. And so many very profound changes are happening in the world. So they're happening inside of you. If you have a divine beloved, they're happening with them, and the change is also happening with your connection. And these changes are happening very strongly in the world right now. Okay? So when you talk about a purge or a healing purge, it's like a healing crisis, and this is what we're seeing play out in the world. Okay, but we are definitely moving in a very positive direction. So we're having a continued DNA activation. We're continuing to, of course, go through the different physical symptoms, and of course, August was very, very intense when it came to that. But we are going through a constant DNA activation. And we are, as a collective, becoming not only just conscious within ourselves and making decisions and understanding what's good for us, what's not, what people are best for us, what people aren't, why things had to happen, and being in that wisdom. But we're also becoming union consciousness. We're becoming a lot more aware that, we are a sea as opposed to a drop of water, and that we are connected to everybody, and that our role in the world makes such a difference. And we are now stepping up into those roles. So there's a lot of strength that's coming in for September. There is a lot of, this is who I am, this is what I've lived through. These are the messages that I'm receiving from Spirit about what is best for me and what's in alignment with my path. This is my purpose. We are able now to express ourselves a lot better without that fear that something is going to happen to us, that unsafety. And so moving forward into the world, guys, and being safe in it and being strong in yourself, and really, just being strong and grounded in you, grounded in your light. This is what's starting to take place. This is step by step, and it really is exciting because it's really showing how I say tangible, just how tangible this ascension is, right? It's not just an idea or something that sounds amazing, but it's not based in reality. This is reality. I should say realities. Everything going back into 0 point. Everything going back into 0 point, the infinite. The infinite. No separation between time and space. Infinite. Okay? And so change is definitely realistic. This ascension taking on shape and form. So I'm trying to see if there's anything else that I'm getting. Oh, yes. I'm also getting to, it's very important to just stay present. This is always going to help you, but to stay present and be really strong. You know that REM song, Stand in the Place Where You Live? It's like that, just standing strong where you are, in yourself, in your location, being who you are, shining your light, not worrying about the future, not attaching to anything. No more attachments to the past where it's limited you, and no attachments to the future, just being. And this is something important, and this is something that it's going to be a little bit easier for us to all do. So I'm also receiving that. I'm going to see if there's any other messages coming through in addition to this, but definitely the strong mind connection is really at the top here of being able to integrate your worth and value, be conscious, and be in your infinite wisdom, and move forward and express yourself and be with that. And your destiny coming through. Twin flames, yes, okay, yes. They want to talk about twin flames. Twin flames shifting into a place of power is what I heard. Ooh, really interesting. Divine masculine. Woo! Divine masculine, I'm really coming into the sovereignty, coming into the king energy. If you are divine feminine watching this, worrying, or if you're a divine masculine watching this and you've been struggling, don't worry. I am seeing the stag, which of course is the definitive symbol of the divine masculine, and that sovereignty is coming in, that strength, okay? Being who you really are, masculine, no masks, no BS, patriarchal programming. Just really coming into this is who I am, this is the wisdom that I've gained, and moving forward and taking leaps of faith. Bringing through messages that are very supportive to the feminine. That's what I just heard. Interesting. So it's interesting how these messages are going to come through, but feminine, you're going to be receiving messages from the divine masculine. It could very well be physical ones. Don't stay attached, be open, everything like that. But yeah, I mean, this is facilitating new opportunities for the divine masculine, a lot of them to come forward. The feminine, very important to stay in your receptive energy and have an open heart. Make sure you're not closing that space. But the safety and the security that's coming in now is going to help with all of that. Being able to be in trust is going to help with opening up and allowing for that opportunity to come in whenever it's meant to come in. Divine timing, divine orchestration, divine guidance. But yeah, there are opportunities that are going to be coming in for communication, coming together, where it finally can happen because of all of the healing and the transformation that's taken place. So those huge times of activation, especially the Lionsgate energy, wow, this has really shifted everything in such a huge way, enabling opportunities, doors to open, opportunities come in, all of that. So fantastic. And you continue to guide the collective, be there for the collective. Support very strong is from what I'm hearing as well right now, is that the support is very, very strong divine support for the collective. So you don't need to worry, just keep on doing what you've been doing. And this is all a part of the path. There's no need to rush. These pieces have to all make sense. They have to be in that order. So that way you're balanced and you're more harmonious and you're trusting and you're grounded and you can express yourself authentically, and then the next chapters open up. So that's really big for anyone who is worrying. Yeah, so I hope this was helpful. The stone that I feel really works best at this time of September is the one I'm wearing, the beautiful Lapis lazuli Egyptian stone, Temple of the Stars. It's a great one when it comes to tapping into your wisdom, tapping into divine wisdom, clarity of thought, expression, just also staying very peaceful in your present moment. It's a great stone. I mean, it does so many things: protection, healing, clarity, helps you with your psychic abilities as well. Very intuitive stone, connecting you with the divine wisdom and also intuition, whatever's meant to be known. Lapis lazuli will help you to connect with that intuition, connect with your guides. So lapis lazuli is the stone for the month of September. I love you guys, and I am so happy to be supporting everyone in the collective. If any of you are struggling, if you feel like you're unclear, if there's some things that you still want to work on healing to close those karmic doors, if you have any questions about your purpose or your twin flame connection, I am here for all of that, paranormalpriestess.com. Definitely look in my description because I will have all the ways in which you can get in touch with me, and I would love to be able to set up a session with you. I also have light language, the spirit extraction as far as the paranormal work. I just need to check in and see when that's going to be right for my body because it's a lot to do for my physical body. So I just want to make sure that I am physically ready to do that. So, but that doesn't mean I can't help. I can definitely support you with ways in which you can help yourself. And so far that's been very successful with many of my clients. So the only way to find out is to contact me, theparanormalpriestess.com. I love you guys. Happy September, and I will see y'all soon. Take care. Bye-bye. From the heart of the darkness, born the light. Don't forget that. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.